What do a 481-foot pyramid, a 13,000-mile wall, and a collection of giant stone heads have in common? They're all examples of ancient engineering that still baffle experts today. From the precise astronomical alignments of Stonehenge to the perfectly fitted stones of Machu Picchu, we're about to explore 20 man-made wonders that challenge our understanding of what our ancestors could achieve. If you're as passionate about exploring new destinations as we are, hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell for travel guides, hidden gems, and adventure tips every week. Let's start this journey together. Number 20. The Great Pyramid of Giza, Egypt. We begin our journey in Egypt, where the Great Pyramid of Giza has stood for over 4,500 years. Built around 2560 BCE, this architectural marvel remains the oldest of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Standing at 481 feet tall, the pyramid was constructed using more than 2.3 million limestone blocks, each weighing several tons. What makes this structure truly remarkable is the precision of its construction. The base is level to within just 2.1 centimeters. Even with our modern technology, we're still amazed by how the ancient Egyptians achieved such engineering excellence. Number 19. The Great Wall of China. Moving northeast to China, we encounter one of humanity's most ambitious projects, the Great Wall. Stretching over 13,000 miles across varied terrain, this massive fortification tells a story of determination and perseverance. Built over many centuries by different dynasties, the wall served as both a military defense system and a border control point. What's fascinating is that, contrary to popular belief, the wall isn't a single continuous structure, but rather a network of walls built using local materials like stone, rammed earth, and brick. Number 18. Machu Picchu, Peru. Let's travel to South America, where Machu Picchu sits majestically among the Andes Mountains. This 15th century Incan citadel showcases incredible architectural harmony with nature. Built without the use of mortar, the stones are cut so precisely that they fit together perfectly. You can't even slide a knife blade between them. The site features more than 150 buildings, from houses and temples to agricultural terraces, all designed to work with the natural landscape rather than against it. Number 17. Taj Mahal, India. Our next stop takes us to Agra, India, where the Taj Mahal stands as a proof of eternal love. Built by Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan as a memorial to his beloved wife, this white marble masterpiece took over 22 years to complete. The building changes color throughout the day, appearing pinkish in the morning, milky white in the evening, and golden under moonlight. The perfect symmetry and intricate details of its Islamic patterns and precious stone inlays continue to captivate visitors from around the world. Number 16. Colosseum, Italy. When in Rome, we can't miss the iconic Colosseum. This massive amphitheater could hold up to 50,000 spectators in its heyday, making it the largest ancient amphitheater ever built. Completed around 80 CE, it featured an ingenious system of tunnels and trapdoors beneath the arena floor, allowing for dramatic entrances of gladiators and wild animals. Number 15. Petra, Jordan. In the heart of Jordan's mountains lies Petra, often called the Rose City due to the color of the rock from which it was carved. This ancient city showcases the remarkable ability of the Nabatean people to create not just buildings, but an entire water management system in the middle of a desert. The most famous structure, the Treasury, stands nearly 130 feet high and was carved entirely from the rock face. The city's sophisticated water conduit system allowed its inhabitants to survive in the harsh desert environment. Number 14. Angkor Wat, Cambodia. Our journey takes us to Cambodia, where Angkor Wat stands as the world's largest religious monument. Originally built as a Hindu temple in the 12th century, this massive complex later became a Buddhist temple. The main temple's 5 towers represent the peaks of Mount Meru, the home of the gods in Hindu mythology. The entire complex is surrounded by a moat that's 650 feet wide, while the walls feature extensive bas reliefs depicting historical events and mythological stories. Number 13. Eiffel Tower, France. Moving to Paris, we encounter the Eiffel Tower, a symbol of modern engineering excellence. Built in 1889 for the World's Fair, this wrought iron lattice tower was initially criticized by many Parisians, but has become the city's most beloved landmark. Standing at 1,083 feet, It was the world's tallest structure until 1930. The tower's elegant design allows it to sway slightly in strong winds, while its 2.5 million rivets hold together 18,000 iron parts. Number 12. Statue of Liberty, USA. Across the Atlantic, we find Lady Liberty standing tall in New York Harbor. This colossal neoclassical sculpture was a gift from France to the United States, symbolizing freedom and democracy. Standing 305 feet tall, including its base, the statue's copper skin has developed a beautiful green patina over time. The 7 rays on her crown represent the world's 7 continents and seas, while the tablet she holds bears the date of American independence. Number 11. Sydney Opera House, Australia. Down under in Australia, the Sydney Opera House has become one of the most recognizable buildings of the 20th century. Its unique shell-like design, inspired by nature, features pre-cast concrete shells covered with over 1 million white and cream-colored tiles. The building houses multiple performance venues and took 14 years to complete, far longer than planned. Despite the challenges in its construction, this UNESCO World Heritage Site has become a masterpiece of modern architecture. Number 10. Christ the Redeemer, Brazil. Our journey continues in Rio de Janeiro, where Christ the Redeemer stands with open arms atop Corcovado Mountain. This iconic Art Deco statue rises 98 feet tall and has become a symbol of Christianity and Brazilian culture. Built between 1922 and 1931, the statue is made of reinforced concrete and soapstone, designed to withstand strong winds and lightning strikes. The most remarkable feature is its location. Standing at 2,300 feet above the city, offering breathtaking views of Rio's beaches, mountains, and urban landscape. Number 9. Burj Khalifa, UAE. Moving to the modern marvels, we find ourselves in Dubai, gazing up at the Burj Khalifa. Currently holding the title of world's tallest building, this architectural giant reaches an astounding height of 2,717 feet. The Y-shaped design helps reduce wind forces, while its bundled tube structure provides incredible stability. The building houses offices, residences, and the world's highest observation deck. At night, the exterior comes alive with one of the world's largest LED illumination systems, creating spectacular light shows. Number 8. Forbidden City, China. Returning to China, we explore the magnificent Forbidden City in Beijing. This vast palace complex served as the imperial residence for 24 emperors during the Ming and Qing dynasties. Spanning 72 hectares and containing 980 buildings, it's the world's largest palace complex. The entire design follows strict feng shui principles, with every detail from the yellow roof tiles to the number of studs on doors carrying symbolic meaning. The complex features incredibly sophisticated drainage systems and fire prevention mechanisms that were far ahead of their time. Number 7. Hagia Sophia, Turkey. In Istanbul, we encounter the magnificent Hagia Sophia, a building that has served as both a cathedral and a mosque. Its most striking feature is the massive dome, which appears to float on a ring of windows, creating an ethereal lighting effect inside. Built in 537 CE, the structure was an architectural innovation that influenced religious architecture for centuries. Number 6. Kremlin, Russia. Our next stop takes us to Moscow's Kremlin, a fortified complex that represents the heart of Russian power. This architectural ensemble includes 5 palaces, 4 cathedrals, and the enclosing Kremlin Wall with its distinctive red brick towers. The buildings showcase various architectural styles, from Russian Orthodox to Italian Renaissance. Inside, the Armory Chamber houses royal treasures, while the Diamond Fund contains Russia's crown jewels. Number 5. Alhambra, Spain. In Granada, Spain, we find the Alhambra, a stunning palace and fortress complex that represents the peak of Moorish architecture. The name means Red Castle in Arabic, referring to the reddish walls that contrast beautifully with the Sierra Nevada mountains behind them. The complex features incredibly detailed geometric patterns, serene courtyards with flowing fountains, and the famous Lion Courtyard with its 12 marble lions. Number 4. Stonehenge, UK. Moving to the English countryside, we encounter the mysterious Stonehenge. This prehistoric monument, built between 3000 and 2000 BCE, consists of massive standing stones arranged in a circular pattern. Some of these stones weigh up to 25 tons and were transported from quarries up to 150 miles away. Even today, we're still discovering new details about how our ancestors managed to create this engineering marvel using primitive tools. Number 3. Terracotta Army, China. Back in China, we explore the incredible Terracotta Army in Xi'an. Discovered in 1974, this vast collection of terracotta sculptures depicts the armies of China's first emperor, Qin Shi Huang. Over 8,000 soldiers, 130 chariots with 520 horses, and 150 cavalry horses were buried with the emperor to protect him in the afterlife. What's remarkable is that each warrior has unique facial features, suggesting they were modeled after real soldiers. The level of detail extends to their weapons, many of which were still sharp when discovered. Number 2. Pyramids of Teotihuacan, Mexico. In Mexico, we visit the ancient city of Teotihuacan, home to the impressive pyramids of the Sun and Moon. The Pyramid of the Sun, standing 216 feet tall, is one of the largest structures of its kind in the Western Hemisphere. The entire city was built on a grid system, with the main avenue, known as the Avenue of the Dead, running through its center. The mathematical precision in the layout and the sophisticated architectural knowledge required to build these structures continue to amaze archaeologists. Number 1. Moai Statues of Easter Island. Our journey ends on Easter Island, where the mysterious Moai statues have captured imaginations for centuries. These massive stone figures, averaging 13 feet in height and weighing about 14 tons, were carved between 1250 and 1500 CE. Nearly 900 statues are scattered across the island, with many featuring distinctive top knots made from different colored stone. The transportation and erection of these monoliths represent an incredible feat of engineering by the Rapa Nui people, demonstrating their advanced understanding of physics and stonework. And there you have it, 20 of humanity's most incredible achievements. But we've only scratched the surface of what these remarkable places have to offer. Which of these wonders would you most like to visit? Do you think we missed any that should be on the list? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey around the world, make sure to hit that subscribe button to join our community of curious explorers. And don't forget to tap the bell icon so you never miss our next adventure. We've got some fascinating destinations lined up that you won't want to miss.